Hello friend, this is Swapnil and welcome to Learn SAP ABAP. So in this session we are going to see how to configure SAP variant through an Excel file, or we can see how to create a SAP variant uploading an Excel file instead of creating them manually. So in my last video I have shown you how to get the list of all the variant and value of any ABAP program by passing only any ABAP program name to selection screen of a program. You will get the list of variants and values. So if you didn't watch those video, then you may click on the I icon above, or you may also find the link given in the description, so please check it out later on. So let's start out with our technical part, but before that, if you still didn't subscribe to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification of my upcoming videos. So let's go to the ABAP editor.
Okay friends, so I'm in my ABAP editor. So as you can see here, I have written a some part of code. Okay, so in order to save our time, okay, so because I don't want to make this video very lengthy, okay, so that is the reason I have written some part. So we'll tell you what I have written so that you will understand. Just as of now, just ignore this part. Okay, I will tell you the purpose of this part. Okay, just start from this selection screen. Okay, see here, I have just defined the selection screen, and you can see one here parameter as a p file. P file is nothing but the file where we are going to upload our Excel file. Okay, so we'll execute and we'll show you the file. This is, you can see p file, and as you can see here p file, and in this parameter we are going to upload the Excel file. Okay, and from the Excel file we are going to create a variant. Okay, variant from the program instead of creating manually. Okay, so let's go back to the editor. Okay, so after that, as you can see here, you want add selection screen on value request file. So what is the purpose of this event? So add selection value request file is nothing but we are giving the f4 help for the file. As you can see here, for p4 is nothing but this dialog box. Once you written this one line of statement, so as you can see here, f4 icon over here. Okay, so let's go to the web editor. So okay, so after that, as you can see, I have just called this method open dialog file, open dialog one inside this event. Okay, so it will do, it will just open the dialog box in order to save, or in order to select the Excel file. Okay, from our local desktop. Okay, local desktop system, whatever we have. Okay, so this is the simple code for it. As you I hope you are also aware about this method. Okay, so let's go to the next part. So as you can see here, okay, so now as you can see here, so I have just defined the LT table ID core also. So for this I have just defined the variable over here at the top. You can see here desktop file lineage. So whatever the mandatory input we are going to get from this function model, I have just defined over here. Okay, so that is the thing, as you can see here, related to this this method. Okay, so this is the data declaration, as you can see, related to this method. Okay, so moving to the next part, like here, as you can see here, we are just calling this table. Okay, so in this file table. Okay, so in this file table you will receive the data in this. Okay, so first of all I will show you the my Excel file, which file we are going to Excel. So let me open my Excel. Okay, so as you can see, this is our Excel file. In this Excel file we have a program name, variant description, and selection. It's nothing but the selection. It's whether it's a radio button parameter or the select option. Okay, and kind is nothing but p as an parameter. If we have the select option, then we will use as a s. Sign option is also new. Sign is I equal to in case of select option. If we have a parameter, then we have just p and just low value. Okay, whatever we have. Okay, so this is our simple Excel. As you can see, select kind sign. This is our simple Excel file. So using this Excel file, we are going to upload the variant in our in any program. Okay, so so let's go to our recipe. Okay, so in this file table, you will receive the name of the file. Okay, okay, so this file name we are just appending to the p file. Okay, okay, so example, if we select here p file, then it will come inside this p file. Okay, okay, so after that, here as you can see, our main part is the start of selection. Start of selection event is nothing but we are just starting our main processing logic. So as you can see here, call function gxl to internet table. Okay, so now you are thinking about what is the purpose of this gxl to internet table. Okay, so if you want to use the same functionality, then you are also need to create this function module, or what you are thinking something like that, right? So it's not like that, because this function module what you have created, this function module, first of all tell you about this function module. This function module is a nothing but the same same standard function module which we have available in SAP, which is a which I will tell you, show you the function module in the Google. The function module ALSM EXL to internal table. Okay, so as you can see here, function module internal table. Okay, so as you can see the function ALSM XLS to internal table. Okay, so this function module and this function module, both function module are same. Okay, so whatever code inside this function module I have just copy inside this function module, okay, in the Z custom module. So now you're thinking about why I have just copied this function module, because the system whatever the SAP system whatever I am accessing in this function, in this system, the ALSM XLS to internal table function module, this LSM XLS to internal table function module is not a standard function module is not available. So that is the purpose I have just copied all the code, and it's importing and exporting parameter to my new this function module. Okay, so code whatever code I have in this function module is the same as it is of that LSM XLS to function module. Okay, the code is the same whatever we have in this standard function module. Okay, only have just the name changes is there. Okay, rest of the things are same. So why I have changed this name, because this function module is not available in my SAP system. Okay, because this function model I require to call the data from the Excel to internal table. Okay, so that is the thing. So now here as you can see p file name as a one, so now is a beginning of column. So what beginning of column is one, from where your Excel is going to start, where your Excel is starting, right? From first row, first column, and first column. Let me open my Excel also so that you can understand. Let me minimize. Okay, so as you can see here, begin of column is the first column, it's my first column. Okay, and as you can see here, begin of row, so my actual data is starting from the second row, so that is the reason I have just mentioned here 2. Okay, so now as you can see, end column, so end column as you can see here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so my last column is 9, so that is the reason I use the end column as a 9. And row, as row is a nothing matter, you can give any name, but it should be a maximum number of the data whatever you have in an Excel file. Okay, so I have just given the randomly one. Okay, and actually sheet is nothing but the first. So now as you can see here, so I have only one sheet. Okay, if I have second sheet, then I will have to give the second, so it will read the second sheet from this table. Okay, so now I have only one sheet, that is the reason I have given one here. Okay, okay, so now in this table it will read the data in this IT return table. So from IT return table we have a function, I will show you those. So as you can see here, row column value. Okay, so whatever data we have in the first row, for first row, so it will give as a first, and the column name it will give as a column, and whatever value we have it will come inside this value. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so now as you can see I have just loop on this table, and here what I am doing, see now I will need to read this table data in my internal table, right? So that is the reason I have just created the structure. Okay, so now as you can if you go in here, as you can see here I have just created the structure, whatever field in the structure is the same as the field inside this Excel file. Okay, so as you can see a program variable name, description, selection, kind, term. So here are in 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 feet, and here also as you can see 9 feet. Okay, we have already counted in 5 minutes ago. Okay, so same thing here. Now here I'm what I'm doing, whatever data I'm getting from this LT return Excel file, I'm just moving to the respective field. Okay, program variant need based on the column wise. Okay, and get some, and at the end of the row, means once the row is once the row is finished, then what I'm doing, I'm just appending the data into Excel, appending the data in our internal table. Okay, so so I have defined this internal table. Okay, so this is the data declaration part I have defined so far. Okay, so moving next to now till that so now till this point I have all the data from the Excel to my internal table. Okay, so now the next thing, now what we have to do, we have to just create the function, create a variant for the respective program. Okay, for that what I have to do, I have to just call one function module. So what is the function module? Just click on the it's a function module fasu underscore v create variant rfc. Okay, let's for fasu v fasu underscore v underscore correct sorry create underscore variant rfc. We need to just call this function module. Okay, so now in this function module, as you can see here, report. Okay, so I'll current report the data what we have from this excel data, right? So we'll pass the report name here. Just starting our remaining part, starting to program name, and here as you can see variant. So in the variant what we have to do, I have to just pass the variant. So we'll pass the variant name here. Okay, so now as you can see here the variant description. Okay, so now we'll show you this description. First of all, we just need to define the the work structure for this. As you can see, type is a where id is nothing but the internal table in which the whatever variant we will create, it will store inside this where id. Okay, so this is a table. So we'll define the structure for it. Let's define data ls description where type where id. Okay, ls just ls description d. Okay, so now first we need to just parallelize this structure. So whatever the field we have, so now as you can see here, first thing we need to pass as a report name to this. We'll pass from this program. Okay, sorry. Then report, then call as a variant, pass the variant name. Then again just copy this. Then we have to call environment. Environment we will pass as a as in foreground background. Again we call this as a transport. Transport is equal to f. Then we just need to call version. Version will give as a 1. Then again description. This is the mandatory type we need to pass to the function module. Ename the person who is creating this. Sy sy uname ls list edate. Edate will pass as a sy datum. Then ls disk where type e time equal to sy u usid. Okay, and we'll pass this structure to this parameter. Okay, so now as you can see here, as I also okay, so now for this function module we also need to pass the table parameter. So as you can see here, table we have a resource name. So this table will contain the all the value whatever we are going field name and the value whatever we are going to use to create whatever we are to use for creating a variant. Okay, so we'll define this also content. So define data lt content type standard table of uncomment description, no need, multi content. Okay, and we also need to define a work area for it. ls content type is parent. Okay, so now we just need to valorize this table. Okay, we need to just append the data in this table. So the data where we have, so we'll call the ls. Let me activate it first. So we'll call sorry. Okay, so ls content dot, and here what we have to pass, selection name whatever we have from our excel file. Okay, selection name ls 2 3 4 5 6 okay, ls content sign, then we have a kind. Again here also ls data, we have a kind, then we have a sign equal to ls data, we have sign, then we have option. Here also we have a option. Here we have a low. Then also we have a low. Here we have a high. Here also we have a high. Okay, let's 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, let's see if we miss anything or not. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, we have done with all the content, so let's keep. Okay, and what we'll do, append ls content to lt content, then clear ls content. Let me be pretty printer, so it will all will convert. Okay, sorry, t content, copy and just paste. Again pretty printer, done, check and activate. So now we are almost done with our coding part. Okay, so I suppose else we are writing right. Okay, so now what we will do here, we'll just define flag b flag equal to x in order to identify that the process is executed fine. Okay, this is not required, but I'm just writing. Okay, so if if flag if lv flag equal to x, so we are giving reminder as a right created successfully. Okay, check, and lv flag is not defined. To define lv flag, define here the type char 1. Okay, check and activate. That is done. Okay, so now we are almost done with our coding part. Okay, so let's execute the program now. Mm, Execute the program. So we'll keep the breakpoint over here so that we can see the value whatever. We'll keep the breakpoint here. Okay, so it will help you to understand. Okay, keeping the breakpoint over here and execute. As you can see, p file name. This is my file. Okay, so I have already shown you this file. Takes this is the one of the report which is available in my system. In this, we'll show you this report also. See 38. This is the report. Okay, so here as you can see here in this report, I'm just starting the this is a variable. So as of now, as you can see here, two variants are available, right? Where one is a test variant. Okay, this is the same variant which I had created in my last video. In my last video. Okay, this is the two variant available. So we are going to append the one more variant here, which is called as a test upload and upload from Excel. And as you can see, reader button name. So this is the reader button name and first name, last name. First name we are going to call as his name is abab SAP and abab. Okay, so here we are going to, so it will create, you can see in this so after the execution of our program, you can see third row as a function our test upload variant name. Okay, sorry. So let's go to the program and we'll execute. First of all, I will just close this Excel sheet. Save. Okay, close. Now F4, and I will select my variant selected, and if I will execute, I will check the all the thing in debugger. Now this is a function module, as I already told you. This is I have created for is a copy function model of ALSM XLS2 internal table. If you also don't have this function model available, then please write me in the comment section below, so that I will just copy whatever code we have in this function model in my website. Okay, so that you can copy from there. Okay, so we'll F6, if I F6. So in this LT return, as you can see, okay, so in this LT return, as you can see, 11 row. Okay, so as you can see here inside the LTR we have this data. Okay, whatever data we have this Excel file, it is coming over here. Okay, so now it's not readable for you also, right? Okay, so now what we are doing, we are just calling this uh, okay, so now what we are doing, we will just sort this table, and we are just in this session we are just moving this Excel data to the our internal table data. Okay, so to the debugger here and F6. Okay, so as you can see here, LT extract data. Okay, so as you can see here, program name, variant ID, description, name, value, whatever we have in Excel, it is coming here over here. Okay, so step 3. Okay, so now I'm going here. So now we need to just append the data here. So we'll keep the breakpoint of a function module. Okay, so now in the inside LT content, as you can see, this is okay. Oh, okay, sorry, we need to call this function module outside. Let's do the correction. We just need to move this code inside outside of this loop. Okay, there is some mistake. This description, and we will define program and variant type also. uh, Variant data LV program type LV variant type variant, okay, and lv program equal to this program, and lv variable equal to this variable name, variable, and here also variable, sorry, variant, not a variable, it's a variant. Okay, before that we are just clearing lv probe and lv where, okay, and here we will pass lv program, lv where, okay, and that's it. Done. We'll execute. Fine, that is not required, but I have just created, it's fine. Can directly write in here also, okay, fine, now it's better. Okay, check and activate. Now I will directly keep the breakpoint here. Just remove the break. Okay, so and as you can see, one more, as you can see here, as one more thing is left, like as you can see here is the text in this, and we need to pass here text also. Okay, so for that, like what I have done for text of the variant, so short test, so what I have for that, what I have done, I have just created this text with the standard table of where id, where id is nothing but a type which is available inside this function model. Okay, so as you can see here, for this ready, we have this table, and inside this table we have where id, where we have to pass a language report variant and text of the variant. Okay, so let's go back. For that reason, this is the table. For that reason, what I have done here is, like, I have just added this one more code here: language, program name, variant name, program name, variant name, whatever, and a description from this the table. But this is the table, right? So it will come as a, it will repeat multiple times. Just come and copy the code from here, cut the from, will do if sci tab fix is equal to 1. So we'll keep everything inside this sci tab fix, okay, because we want this thing execute only for one time. Okay, because otherwise, because this we are writing inside the loop, right, because we will execute multiple times, that it will happen same record multiple times. Okay, that is the reason we are just giving sci tab is equal to 1 only first time we will append this thing. Okay, check and activate. Okay, so now I will directly put the breakpoint here, and execute the program. Okay, so before that we will show you the, so now as you can see here, we have this only two variants. Okay, learn SAP web and test variant, and we have our own table also, like C11 where id. So as I already told you in the last video, whatever the variant we will create, it will create the data inside this, it will store the data inside this where id table. Okay, so for this test video, as you can see, only two variants are available here, right, variant and variant test id. Okay, so now I will go to this program. I didn't append this table. Okay, so as you can see, text table I have not appended it, so we'll append this table here. Okay, next. Okay, check and activate, and as you can see, it will show you the excel file again here. Okay, so excel file, and this is our excel file we are going to append. Just do one thing, we'll just append the same, we'll just copy this in each and every row. Okay, just copy this for each and every, otherwise we will not get the proper data inside this function model. We'll do this thing. As of now, we will remove this thing. Okay, so let's suppose we have this data, first name as SAP and last name as ABAP. Okay, so I will upload this file now. Good, and put keep a db over here. We'll execute, we'll upload the file. and upload, and if I will execute, okay, so as you can see here we have the text whatever we have appended here, report variant and text. We'll press the F8 now. Okay, now as you can see created successfully. Let's confirm whether it is created or not. We'll go to our first of all that program ztext. What is our program? Ztext radio, and if I will execute, now as you can see here three variants, right? Earlier it was a two. Now as you can see the text upload from Excel. I will click on, as you can see, SAP ABAP, SAP first name and ABAP. We'll check the some table also, which will store the data, as I already told in my last video. Where ready display, execute, and if I will test radio. Okay, so now as you can see here also the test upload variant is added over here also. Okay, this is the easiest program. This is a simple program. By using this program you can upload the video through the Excel file instead of creating them manually. Okay, so if you want to come a sample code, then please write me in a comment section below, so that I will copy and paste the code on my blog as well. Okay, so you can copy from my website. Okay, so that's it.
If you like this video, then press the like button below. If you have any doubt, then write me in the comment section below. If you want to learn more about a app, then visit to my website www.learnasapapp.com. The link is also given in the description. And please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification about my next upcoming videos. Okay, so friends, bye, signing out.